happy Saleabration Sunday. It's Kate from Inkstampshare.ink. I have got some of the Stampin Write Markers with me today and this beautiful stamp set from Saleabration. And I want to show you how you can get the most out of your markers, make a beautiful card without needing ink pads. You can use these with your stamps. And yeah, I'll just crack on and show you how I made this card and how you can make it too. So I'll just move this one out of the way and I'll bring in my card bits that I've already cut. So I have cut my card base. It was a sheet of A4 Whisper White. Ooh, A4 Whisper White. And it was A4, and I have cut it in half at 14.8 centimetres. I've scored it at 10.5 centimetres. And then each of these layers that I've got to go on top are half a centimetre smaller all the way down. I'll put all the measurements on my blog, so don't worry about writing any of them down. Just hop over there and they'll all be written for you. There you go. So they're all half a centimetre smaller. I've used some of the Pretty Fresh Florals paper, just a little piece of that in powder pink to match this cardstock. And then I have just one more layer to go on the top that I'm going to stamp on. Right, okay. So, first things first, I have taken, you can see it's already dirty, but I'm not going to worry because I'm going to use the same colours. I've taken this beautiful flower from the Amazing You Saleabration set, and I am going to colour it. Now, these markers are a set of markers, set of the in colour markers. So these are the 2017 to 2019 in colours, and we have got powder pink, fresh fig, lemon lime twist, berry burst, and tranquil tide. And I'm using 4 of them. I'm not using the lemon lime twist for this card, so I'll just pop that out of the way. Right, I'm just going to colour my flower in. I'm going to use this very pale powder pink. Each of the markers has got a thin end with a very fine 0.5 nib and this brush end. I'm going to be using the brush end, and I'm going to use the side of the brush, and I'm going to colour in my flower. So it's quite a pale colour. You can't really see very well on there, but when I stamp with it, you'll see it come out. Now when I come up against the edges where the other colours are, just be a bit careful so I don't muddy it. All of the bits, give them a good colour in. And then I'm going to take the green, the Tranquil Tide, and do the same. And then I'm going to use, there we are. I'm holding my breath. Does anyone else do that when they colour in? That's funny. I'm going to use the fresh fig for these little pieces of foliage or flowers on the side there. I'll just give them a little colour in. It doesn't have to take very long. It's quite an easy process. Okay, and because it's been a while, by the time I've coloured the last bit into the first bit, I'm going to huff on it. And it'll kind of just reactivate the ink. Okay, so what I'm going to do is stamp it down. I just got to decide, ooh, nearly had it everywhere. There. Anyway, really, I'm just going to make a pretty pattern on my paper. So there you go. You can see how it comes out. You can colour in each element of your stamp and get different colours on it. So you don't need to stamp it in black and colour it in. You can do it this way without an ink pad. So I'm going to carry on and quickly do some more of these flowers to fill a little bit more space on the front of my card. This is a celebration card, so it could be a birthday or congratulations or any kind of celebration card that you need. Good to have in your stash. Let's use the green. It's a simple process. I think this would be great to sit down and just do a stack of these to have to hand, and you could do this in front of the TV because you don't really have to think very hard when you're colouring in. It's quite therapeutic. Or I think it is anyway. Right, there we are. So let's do another one at the top here. There we are. And then we'll just do a couple more. So I can't remember how many weeks into Saleabration promotion Stampin' Up is now. Is it 6? Is this my 6th Sunday video? I think so. I hope you're enjoying them. I should bring you one every Sunday to see us right through to the spring. It is freezing here today. The wind is cold. It's a beautiful sunny day, but it's very cold. So I'm indoors. I'm going to light a fire and just watch a film and have a roast dinner. Perfect for Sundays. Yeah, just do this bit of the foliage. Oops, I'm getting it all over me. Typical, isn't it? Typical of me. Let's just do another one here. There we go. Another one at the top. Now, these markers that I'm using, they're like water-based markers, watercolour. And the ink pads that Stampin' Up do all match, all the colours match each other. So we get these little ink refill bottles that you can purchase. They're very inexpensive. They're about £3.50 each. And they replenish your ink pads so they last forever, or, you know, quite a long time. But they also refill these pens. So your pens, you know, they run out, you're just going to refill them. They are just brilliant. Really good value. You can also use them for watercolouring. There we go. There we are. We're nearly there. I think I'm going to do one at the top. I think I'll do it the other way up this time. Excellent. Now I'm not going to do any more flowers just for a moment. I'm going to go on to the next bit and come back and do the last bit. And I've got this lovely kind of sunburst stamp here. And I'm going to do that in the powder pink in the middle of my card. So again, I'm using the side of the brush tip of the pen to colour the stamp in. So I'm not actually using any ink pads at all. So if you don't have a lot in your stash or you're just starting out, the pens are a brilliant way to go. Really useful addition as well. There we go. So I've coloured that one in. And I'm going to put it almost touching my flowers, because I need a gap. How cute is that? Love it, love it, love it. And then I've got this one. This is the Celebrate here. And I'm going to colour this in the same way, but I'm going to graduate it and have like an ombre effect, if you like. And I'm going to start with the fresh fig at the top. Like so. So just do a bit of it using the side, and then I'm going to go for the Berry Burst. This is one of my favourite colours. Love these in colours this year, they're so gorgeous. It's on the block very well, it's moving about. And then the powder pink goes at the bottom. So it's kind of graduating, just be careful you don't muddy the colours too much. Missed a bit there. Okay, now hopefully it won't fall off my block. I'm going to put it at the bottom of my like sunburst or whatever you call that there. Hopefully it'll come out well. Fingers crossed. Yes, look at that. So it graduates the colours. I love that. That's so fun. Okay, so now I know where that is. I can put a couple more little flowers around it just to fill in the gaps. But I'm not going to take too long over it, in case you get a bit bored watching me colouring in. These markers are amazing. I can't even remember how many there are. There's a great big enormous pack of all the colours that Stampin' Up do. And they're called Many Marvellous Markers. Or you can buy the colour families separately. And you can also buy the in colours separately, which makes it a much more affordable option if you want to collect them. So these come as a set, the in colours. Right, okay, I'm going to just colour in the rose and stamp it on the side. And I'm going to do similar on the other side to fill the gap. And this stamp set is free with Saleabration. With every £45 you spend, you can choose something from the Saleabration brochure. And this beautiful stamp set is one of those. It's absolutely gorgeous. Here we go. So I've kind of worked out how you can get it for free using all these supplies. And at the end, I'll show you how to do that. Just need the fig, I think. We're almost done with our card. I think I want to kind of do it that way. So I've got a bit of everything sticking out there. There we are. So I've got my stamping script. Let's put those out of the way. So there we go. That's all of those. And I'll bring in the other elements, and this is how it will look. I'll literally lay them up. And then one more thing. I have got some ribbon in the in colours as well. Everything matches. And I'm going to put the ribbon across the bottom. Now I'm deciding whether I should put the fresh fig, or I've still got a piece of my much loved powder pink. But I actually think the fig lifts it a little bit. So I think I'm going to use the fig. So I'm going to take the panel off. So before I glue it together, I'm going to put this on. I just decide exactly how much I need. Just need a tiny bit to overlap over the sides. So you don't need much, goes a long way. Okay. And it's going to go underneath. And I'm going to use a bit of my fast fuse adhesive on there. This is being retired, this adhesive. I think they're going to bring us something else, maybe, hopefully. Oops. It's hard to do it on the actual ribbon because it's so slippery. So, yeah, so this is being retired, but I'm sure we'll get something else. But to be honest, we've got so many adhesives that are really useful. There we go. But I've run out of snail. I love the snail. So that's going on my order. It's perfect for ribbon. So I'll use a bit of this on the back. There we are. Glue out of the way. So that's that. Make sure it's straight, however you want it to be. And then I'm just going to glue my panels together, like so. And I think I'm just going to use the Tombow multi-purpose adhesive for this. It's my favourite glue of choice when I haven't got a gummed up lid, that is. I think I used it at class the other night and got a bit gummy. There. Just a little bit on the back of each one. And that's more or less done, isn't it? Oh, I'm covered in glue. I can't be trusted around the glue, clearly. Oh dear. Right, here we go. So, celebration card. Anybody who's having a celebration? A birthday? Passed a driving test? Passed an exam? There's always a reason to celebrate, isn't there? Got a new job or something. There we are. Oh, I've set the wrong layer on, have I? Yeah, I missed a layer out. I wonder if I can take it off. Oh, look, what a mess. Let's do it before it gets too messy. So, that one. Do you ever do things like this? No, just me, I expect. That one goes on there. I use extra layer on this card because I rather like the idea, but maybe I shouldn't have. And that one goes on there, and then this one is the front layer. Oh, ridiculous. There we are. I'm very gummy. There, that's much better. Perfect-ish. There we are. Okay, and then we're going to stick it to the front of our card to finish it off. Okay. Now, I'm not going to put a happy birthday sentiment in mine or anything else, or congratulations, because I'm going to leave it and use it for the occasion that I need it. So I'm going to put it in my stash and have it ready. But you could use the rest of the stamps from this set to finish it off. You could put "You Are Simply Amazing" or "More Let's Celebrate." inside. But I'm going to keep it and use it for an occasion that I need it for. But I really think that's really pretty. I love it. I love how the ombre effect works by colouring in and using your pens instead of ink pads. So I'll show you how you can make up the £45 you'd need to make this card to get this free stamp set. So we've got the pack of 5 markers, and they come as a pack of the ink colours, and they're £13.50. You can buy the Whisper White cardstock. That is, if you buy a pack of the Whisper White cardstock A4, you get 40 sheets of it for £8.50, and it's second to none for stamping. I wouldn't buy anything else personally. And you can buy the powder pink cardstock in a pack, and that is £7.25 A4. Or you could buy a mixed pack of the ink colours of the cardstock as well. So you could have all the different colours in your pack for £7.25. And then let me show you the papers that I've used. These are stunning. These are called the Fresh Florals Designer Series paper pack. And they come in the same ink colours as these, which is Berry Burst, Fresh Fig, Lemon Lime Twist, Powder Pink, Tranquil Tide, and obviously it's got the Whisper White pattern. And they're so pretty. And you get a lot of sheets in here. You have got 40 double-sided 12 by 12 sheets. And they're absolutely stunning for so many projects. I mean, it would keep you going forevermore, I would have thought. So if you wanted to purchase this pack is £20 for 40 double-sided 12 by 12 sheets, which is amazing value. And you would have the coordinating pens, and you would have the coordinating cardstock and the Whisper White cardstock. And it would take you to just over the £45. I think it comes to about £49 if you add it all up before your P&P. And then you could claim any of the items at the Saleabration brochure. You wouldn't have to have the one that I've used, obviously. You could choose whichever you liked. But I thought that was a handy tip to show you how to make the most out of it, get a lot of cards out of it, and to get a free stamp set. So yeah, all the details of how to order, if you wanted to order from my shop, will be linked down below in the video. Do hop over to my blog on my shop at inkstampshare.ink. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for stopping by.